Before we begin, be sure to share the video. Sharing the video is very easy. Attached to this video is the share button. Press it. Copy the link or choose a social media platform and share the video. Thank you in advance. This will encourage more people to see this video. Full joy, the program.
Nearly half the population of Ethiopia now is under the age of 15, and for Haile Selassie their education has always been an obsession.
Salam Nacho to all Ethiopian leaders, children and parents. Introducing the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge Ethiopian History Essay Competition from the 5th of May to the 2nd of November 2026.
He's taken personal charge of the Ministry of Education, sought teachers and money for more schools from half the countries in the world, and turned one of his palaces into a university.
Children 7 to 17 will write an essay entitled "What Does Ethiopian History Mean to Me?" Prizes such as laptops and tablets to be won, trips to the Science Museum, Unity Park, and others for the full class of the winners from Aksum Lalibela. Menelik I and Menelik II, Ethiopia's history is amongst the richest in the world. For more information, join us on most social media platforms at Priest Isaac or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. The Ethiopian History Essay Competition. Know your heritage.
He's directly responsible for whatever schooling these youngsters get.
Royal family, as we give thanks, glorify, greet you in the name of Emperor Haile Selassie I. Your humble servant, Honorable Priest Isaac, here with you. Tiger's Temple, full effect, reminding you the 17th day of August, celebrating the Earth Strong of Marcus Messiah Garvey. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be definitely having our watch celebration, the Night of the Black Tiger, the third full-length documentary, full-length film, The Divinity of Marcus Messiah Garvey, that will be on display. We will be watching it from beginning to end. So make sure you're there live with us as we premiere it. And again, that will be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the YouTube station, Priest Isaac. And of course, that's the 17th of August. Tell a friend, the Night of the Black Tiger. And, as we mentioned, tell a friend, share this video. Now, family, look at this. Come on, take a look at that. Look at that picture. Now, you know what's interesting here? You don't even have to explain anything to anyone once you look at that. As they say, you can drop the mic. The fat lady has sung, curtains and the full works. Yes, and I was going to speak some Amharic there. Yes, hulum nigar, everything is over. So now listen to me, good royal family. Just understand this. I recall once some brethren was showing some people, with some different opinions, this picture here. And one person highlighted that, hey, the picture on the left is Haile Selassie when he was younger than the picture on the right. Now, that is not so, The picture on the left is an authentic, ancient picture of the Iesus Christus, the Jesus Christ. This is what I'm saying, family. You don't even have to mention anything. Just show the picture. Anyone can see that this is an ancient picture of the Christ figure, Ethiopian style, with the afro. And then, of course, obviously, you're looking at Kedamawe Haile Selassie. And without a doubt, they look alike. Without a doubt, they look the same. And this is why you have to come to the fullness now that something is really mystic right here when it comes to Negusa Nagas Haile Selassie. And keep in mind, this is not just all a coincidence. You know, we did the program with Marcus Messiah Garvey and Olmec. A coincidence, number one. Coincident means that they coincide. I know some of you say there's nothing known as coincidence. I understand what you're trying to say. But the word coincident, it's two incidents that they coincide. They just happen to, they work together. So by chance, we're dealing with the 225th emperor of Ethiopia, the last to sit upon the throne, and of course the fulfillment of the Kebra Nagas that clearly says the last emperor shall be the Ark of the Covenant in flesh. We all know Revelation chapter 5 highlights the Lion of Judah, the only one found worthy, he that wore the triple crown. How many of you have seen the documentary A Petty Mac? Oh yeah. So the point is, royal family, we know without a doubt Haile Selassie, the fullness of the comforter. Because this is what people are saying. Oh, Haile Selassie said he wasn't God. I would like someone to prove that to me. Although it doesn't make a difference to me, I'm not arguing about who said they are God and not God, but just using these statements loosely. Sometimes they need some consequences. So I would just like someone to prove that. Be very specific in your evidence as well, eh? Very, very. No hearsay, no secondhand story. That is for sure. But understanding this, royal family, this is very key, especially when it comes to the emperor of old. In the scripture, it clearly shows you that when the comforter comes, and this comforter is considered to be the spirit of truth, this comforter will not speak of himself, but he will only speak of me. Me being the Iesus Christus, the Jesus Christ speaking. So when someone tries to jump on you, oh, Haile Selassie was an Orthodox Christian, and he says he is a follower of Jesus Christ, and he told the Rastas not to follow him and worship him, and all of that is not necessarily true, but I get where you're coming from. But again, the scripture clearly shows you when the Spirit of truth comes, referred to as the Comforter, the individual that Jesus Christ says he's going to get out of the way for this man to come. When he comes, he's going to speak only of me, Jesus Christ. In fact, another key point, he will not speak of himself. And this is why the Ethiopian astronomy is very important. Not just ancient astronomy, the Ethiopian astronomy. And as we're dealing with images and pictures, this is why also this picture is not acceptable. Royal family, when we speak of the Ethiopian astronomy, do you know the Orion constellation? Do you know what the Ethiopians call the Orion constellation? And I'm telling you, I learned that in Ethiopia, as I am, of course, obviously, you all know, I am into ancient astronomy. I'm a certified archaeoastronomer. And of course, dealing with the institutes that are here in Ethiopia, things are coming up. The Ethiopians refer to Orion, the great Orion, as, and before I get to that, let me ask the question. How many of you have already purchased your ticket for the upcoming Triple Crown virtual tour, since we're talking about the future of Ethiopia and even the space age. That's what you're going to see at the Science Museum. That will be the 24th day of August. Some of you who may decide that, listen, you're not going to take the full tour, you could take one tour. You could just come to the Science Museum alone and understand where Ethiopia is going as it relates to, as I said, the space aspect of it, the universe, and the National Museum gives you an idea of the past. Because again, astronomy really began with the Ethiopians. Even when the Islamic world was preserving astronomy, they got that knowledge again from Ethiopia. We were building the churches of Lalibela, or carving them, I should say, in the middle of the Islamic Renaissance when they were preserving architecture and astronomy and medicine and all of that. So if they were preserving it and we were utilizing it, that means we had it too. They were preserving it for the Western world. So just comprehend this, royal family. The virtual tour again is the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th day of August. So that's not too long from now. And remember, this is a part of the fundraiser aspect for the Ethiopian essay competition. And I'm very, very thankful for those of you who have an understanding and have showed to us that you really understand, and even not only understand, but appreciate what is being done, in the realms of education in Ethiopia on behalf of Rastafari and the conscious community in general, because the Ethiopians are really appreciated, from the governmental level to the business level, just to the, if you want to say, the citizenship, really appreciated because they're looking for many great things from Rastafari. I'm just telling you what I see here on the ground. So for sure, as I explained in the previous program, the contribution aspect of it, like reaching out to you, the family, for contribution, that has not been very, very successful at all. So we would have launched the Triple Crown virtual tour again, looking for those of you that have the understanding of the importance of the work, to purchase your ticket. You're getting the value of your money. You're getting a professionally broadcast. I must stress that point too. You're getting a professionally broadcast virtual stay at home, don't have to leave tour. You got Unity Park. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Where you have all the palaces, Menelik II, throne room of the emperor, the zoo where you'll see the black lions. And then, of course, you have, I just mentioned, the Science Museum and, of course, the National Museum. So, again, royal family, again, you can consider it a contribution to the very, very tedious task known as the Ethiopian essay competition. And for those of you who don't really grasp that, because that's very important, this is an educational process here. Within this video, the links in the description of this video, there is a link. Listen to me good. In the description of this video, there is a link that takes you to a booklet that we would have produced to explain in detail the essay competition, why, and the vision, and what is needed for it to be a success. Everything is in it. Plus, in the description again, there is a link that takes you to the official launch that we had for the essay competition, where I gave a little more lengthier speech into why this is very, very, very important. So again, for those who maybe just wanted to contribute, it's more than contribution now. You can literally, if you want to use the term, make your contribution, but you will be getting something of value, wherein now you will be a part of the virtual tour to these three places. Again, depending on the package, that you choose. You can choose the smaller packages and maybe just take one of the venues, or you can come on the full tour. You know, the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th. Of course, I'm looking forward to that. So you know what to do. Email me, Priest Isaac Institute at gmail.com, and let me know what you decide. And you can, even prior to that, you can make the payments right away. All of that is in the description below the video. The Ethiopians refer to the Orion constellation as Selassie. Now, I didn't say Haile Selassie, Selassie, the Trinity. They highlight that because of the three stars in the belt of the Orion constellation. Imagine that. We calling this stuff Orion. The ancient Kemetic ones refer to it as Sahu. But we now, Sahu, who? Selassie. The Orion constellation is Selassie. Now, family, let's just be honest. It was almost maybe a decade and a half now, 15 years, when we officially launched the first full-length documentary, The Master of Ceremonies. And it was in that documentary where the concept of the constellation of Orion being Haile Selassie was unraveled and decoded. I must say that for years, my contemporaries used to say that that was my um, religion and my philosophy and my belief. Oh, that's Kidemi belief. That's what they used to say, as if I made it up. I made it up. In fact, some people said that. What you say? Selassie is Orion. Where you get that from? Priest Isaac. Oh, he make up that. He make up that. I've heard that several times that I made it up. Even linking Rastafari with Egypt and Kemet and pyramids. And so, even though a lot of people still scorn that, there was a time when I was alone in the wilderness with them kind of talking. I'm telling you, how many other people you ever hear say the Olmec is Marcus Garvey? I'm just asking, hey, listen to me, with all humility. Please, trust me. I wish I didn't have to say it like that. I just want to know. How many people have you ever heard say that Marcus Garvey is Anubis? You said the Olmec first. Now I'm moving on now. I can go on and on. How many people have you ever heard say King Emmanuel is the serpent holder? And again, how many people prior to the master of ceremonies have you ever heard say that Haile Selassie is the constellation of Orion? And I have learned this month that the Ethiopians refer to Orion as Selassie. So again, family, it is just giving thanks. It is joy and happiness. It's nothing but celebration. And we are celebrating the Earth Strong Marcus Messiah Garvey. This is going to be a whirlwind event. 17th day of August. Royal family, remember we have definitely written the book, eh? The heavens declare the glory of God. That is Rastafari and the cosmos. And within the pages of Rastafari and the cosmos, we give clear understanding of why the link is made between Sahu or the Orion or Selassie, the constellation, and Emperor Haile Selassie the First. If you do not have a copy of the book, I'm talking about The Heavens Declare the Glory, Rastafari and the Cosmos. It's an ebook online flip book. You definitely have to turn the pages. Definitely, you can even contact us and get your copy of this book. It is a wonderful read. And as I said, looking forward to your presence. This is the 17th day of August. I'm talking of 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. We're going to be having a blast. As I said, make sure you get the fendisha ready. That's Ethiopian for popcorn or whatever it is you snack on. We're going to have a beautiful time. We will be watching the watch celebration. I'm talking about the night of the Black Tiger. Yeah, the divinity of Marcus Messiah Garvey. Yes, Royal Family, looking forward to those of you who will be contacting me concerning your Triple Crown virtual tour. Stay royal and loyal. Tigers Temple, Abatachin, Janoi, King Emmanuel I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. Salam. Introducing Ethiopia's Freedom Tours. What is an Ethiopian Freedom Tour? We are giving you the opportunity to visit us in Ethiopia on your terms. You pick the date, summer, spring, October, or December. It's your choice. 3 days, 5 days, 7 or 9 days. It's your choice. Several options to choose from. Tour Addis Ababa. Tour Shashamani, Hawassa and Wando Genet, Lalibela and Aksum, or a combination of them all. It's all up to you. Need more information? Check our Freedom Tour booklet. Press the link in the description or email us at priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. Ethiopia Freedom Tours. When will you be coming? Sign up today for the Rudiments of Ancient Astronomy course and take advantage of our 50% off. The 50% discount is for a limited time and you will receive the full course for only $99.99 United States dollars. The Rudiments of Ancient Astronomy, professionally done. The graphics are definitely top notch. Email us priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com. Designed for the mature mind and also for the young thinker. To everyone who has been asking, Priest Isaac, how can I make a contribution to the Institute? Press the link in the description and you'll get all the information that you need to do such. We truly appreciate your inquiry. For more information, email priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com.